So now I want to talk about some other things that I've, like I said, on research of my own, that I kind of really, it worries me. Now, I heard on one of the websites that upon returning to the state, that there's a possibility that a woman could be tried for murder. Now, honestly, I think if anybody knows anything about state law, I don't think that happens. I just don't see that happening. That would be likened unto, say, you lived in Arizona, and in California it was legal to buy and use marijuana. Now, if you lived in Arizona and you went to California, you used marijuana, but you didn't bring any back with you, and you weren't high, and you drove back to Arizona, could you be arrested for use in another state? I don't think so. But there is one very distinct thing that I think really needs to be talked about, and that is if the state views abortion as murder, and we go out of state, upon our return, are we going to be tried for conspiracy to murder? Now, my explanation for this is, you do all of the planning, you find the clinic, you find the doctor, you go get the money out of the bank, you MapQuest it and get the directions, and you get people to come with you, and all of these other things, and that is the planning of what the state views as a murder. So would you be arrested for conspiracy to murder? I think that there's a very distinct possibility. Not one that I particularly like. Now, I also said in my first video that there was some far-reaching effects for guys in this. And the first being, it relates to the last thing that I said. And that is, if you were to be the one, and it were conspiracy to murder, to go to another state, even in the case of an ectopic or rape, to go to another state to receive an abortion, if you as the guy, or even the mother-in-law, or anybody else, would that be viewed as you being an accessory to that murder? I think then that is another distinct possibility we really need to talk about, that needs to be pointed out, and that very well could have just been as easily put into this bill and stopped, but it was not. Now guys, there's other things that will be part of the effects of this to you. That's going to be what I was talking about in the ectopic pregnancies in the first place, and the emotions of it. You will have to be the one that goes with this woman who is obviously already extremely emotional, very concerned, and in most cases the woman won't want to be, you won't have to want to do what she has to do. You're going to have to be the one that goes with her. You're going to have to be the one that's with her, holding her hand. You also have to be the one that, in the case that they take the rights of the fetus over the life of the mother, you will have to also be the one that is left holding all of the chips. You will be the only one left. Now, that seems a little grim, but it's a very good possibility that that does happen. Now, thirdly, for guys, and I think that this will happen, probably 7 times out of 10, that if all birth control is made illegal, I said if, I didn't say it would be, I said if it were to be illegal, who do you think then goes and has surgeries to make sure that that you can have that you can plan your family better? Do you think women will be just going and running and jumping up on surgery tables to have their tubes tied? Because I'll tell you right now, that is an invasive surgery. It takes time to heal for women, and a significant amount of time. Now, for a guy, a long weekend and a vasectomy, and you're good to go. You take Friday off, and by Monday you're good to go. Now that is a very, distinct possibility that that happens for guys. Now, what's more important than all of this, than everything that I just said, is that you make sure that you become informed. You become a better citizen of the state. That you take the time to read the bills that come across, and that you don't just sit there and let them tell you what's going to be on there. Take the time, people. Take the time to really know everything. And I'm telling this to you, that even the people that don't like what I'm saying, that I want you guys to vote what's in your heart, what you think is right. Do what is best for you. And because if we don't take the time to become better informed citizens, then we don't learn anything. And if we just go by what other people are telling us, then we really never know anything. We just know what they want us to know. So, like I said, thank you for this time. I should be doing another video pretty soon about some of the other effects of this, and so I hope you tune into those videos. Send them to your friends, link them on Facebook, and down here and watching any of these other videos, I'm also going to put a couple other links to some other YouTube videos and on some of mine. I hope you guys watch them, and I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks.